Just look at this. This is perfection. Breathe it in. Look at the beauty. Embrace the elegance of the poster, but am I going to be disappointed? Let's see. It's a festival, ha ha ha! Kezza Henshin. The cast of Zenkaiger and DonBrothers are returning in DonBrothers VS Zenkaiger, the crossover movie. The crossover movie is coming soon, and I have missed our group of misfits, and I think you have too. As I said before, we have both casts of Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger and Avataro Sentai DonBrothers returning for a 3-act special. First touching on possibly Zenkaiger's world, then the world of DonBrothers, and climaxing together at the end for some reason. However, even though we have trailers, posters and more, I am feeling unsatisfied for some reason. And hopefully with this video I can explain why. Let's chat synopsis, delve into the trailer details as there is so much to be said, and chat theories of course. Well, that's what you're here for, right? I know what you like. And of course this, TAROU and SONOIIII! But there is actually none of that in the trailer. Sorry, spoilers. And that may be why I'm so disappointed. But anyway, let's see. The DonBrothers show left us asking so many questions at the end of the show. Will they in fact answer any of them? We can only hope. On to the synopsis we go. The Zenkaigers, after the Zenkaiger vs Kiramager vs Senpaiger's adventure, yes, that's the title, and traveling through the parallel worlds, returns to their world, greeted by a strange sight. Zox, or should I say King Zox, has taken over and has everyone obsessed with mochi, it seems. Apparently a new Kashiwa mochi world has appeared. Do with that what you will. And Zenkaitopia is under Zox's rule, and the Zenkaigers rebel. Over to the DonBrothers world, 1 year on after the end of the show, TAROU, who has previously forgotten everything, has returned with his memories intact. Though thrilled to see him back, the team asks him to leave the team officially, apparently being very successful without him as a team, but also now finally living fulfilling lives. After this confrontation, Kikaiki attacks TAROU. When both of these events happen in their corresponding worlds, a full-throttle miracle battle between the two Super Sentais begin because they are connected by a bond that transcends dimensions, apparently. Sounds very mystical and toku, which I love, but there is so much more to it than it seems. Let me dissect the details in the trailer to show you why. And maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. But anyway, the trailer starts with a logo as the Zenkaiger bird, Sichan, starts to explain the story, but in TAROU fashion, Domomoitaro slices through and it cuts to an untransformed team, unlocking a battle maybe? In the line is Saruhara, Sononi, Tsubasa, Jiro, Haruka, Sonoza, and Kijino, all looking either determined or are in a confrontation maybe? Maybe refusing to fight, watching something happen, preparing to fight as the new team. There could be many instances, of course, with why they're standing there, but I think this may be just after TAROU left, as they are still dressed in the clothes that they wore before, and as we go deeper into the trailer, you will see how different they now dress. Also, last point to this, where the heck is SONOIIII in this? Of course, TAROU wouldn't be here, but it seems odd that Sonoza and Sononi are with the group, but there is no mention of where SONOIIII is, or even Don Murasame. We shall see. The next shot we see is TAROU in his new white uniform, signifying he hasn't got his memories still, preparing to eat ramen in a random house. He must still be doing his job, as to his side is a package, and he is doing his usual, helping people with tasks on the job. There is a sign behind the ramen possibly saying, please try this or eat this, kind of like Alice in the Wonderland kind of vibes. And TAROU, being TAROU, wants to help and does it without thinking. I have a feeling the ramen was set up for him specifically, like maybe a trap or maybe a way to get his memories back. Either way, how suspicious. Back at the cafe, we see the DonBrothers all around the table, this time including TAROU, but still no SONOIIII. We are literally 5 seconds into the trailer. Come on, it's fine, it's fine. TAROU seems to be back with his memories intact with everyone, but the group looks sad. Maybe a confrontation, a serious chat. This is probably them asking TAROU to leave the team, which is really awkward. And also, how dare they? You know how much TAROU did for you? How ungrateful. Kaito stands by TAROU's side, and both of them look sad, so this must be what we think. TAROU is being told to leave. but it's nice to see them stood side by side still. They are both considered heroes of heroes, or godly figures, and they respect each other. Also, side note, there are decorations in the back. Is this a Christmas thing, or even a flashback, or just a party to celebrate Tarou's return, but also dismissal? Oh, another person who isn't involved in this group so far, of course, is Don Murasame. Spoiler, he isn't referenced in this trailer at all, but we do see him quickly in the earlier trailer, working at the bar as maybe one of the waiters. So they are involved in some way, but maybe taking more of a backseat, mundane role this time after rebelling against the Noto executioners. I'm excited for this interaction for some reason. Moving on from the cafe, we see the team transformed. Noto involved as well, with Jiro over the top saying something like, "The DonBrothers leader is me," as he stands in the middle. This just shows the year they have had without Tarou, learning to fight without him, which is sad. This is most likely looking at them now, or what they had to go through without Tarou during the long year. We see shots of each of the members and how they have progressed through said year. Sarahara is in monk gear, again teaching the masses as they look at him intently, listening to every word he speaks even though most of it is rubbish. Haruka is dressed up with Sonoza still, maybe working on a manga, doing interviews, or even an award ceremony. Kijino is back to being an overbearing, overconfident boss again, it seems. His old boss looking mortified as Kijino just smiles. Please stop. And then for the moment I think most of us were waiting on, Tsubasa and Sononi have a restaurant together, it seems. They are dressed in chef uniforms with a black scarf, which means a certain level of a chef, I think. So I hope this black scarf means head chef, or it's just cause his theme is black and hers is white. I guess that makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe I'm looking too much into the details. But talking about looking too much into the details, look at the sign in the back. The restaurant is called Amour Evasion, meaning avoiding love or evading love, which is kinda cute for them, with a heart and arrow in their logo, representing her arrow and his heart. Aww, this is so cute. Oh, I'm so glad that something good actually happened for them. It does make me wonder if Natsumi and Kijino are as happy as these two. And back to Jiro as he leans over Tarou in a threatening way with a drink in his hand. I think in the other trailer it has him saying something like take off or buzz off, so yikes. It seems Jiro doesn't look up to Tarou anymore. What happened? Another personality? His ego of being a leader got to him again? Ay ay ay. It's the episode with the big noses again. Oh great. Though Jiro seems to have some aggression to the returning Tarou, we see a shot of Sarahara and Tarou chatting. Quite a tender moment actually. Then a shot of Haruka who looks shocked, maybe to Tarou's return, or Haruka being determined about something. Then a shot of the team placing down their glasses on the table. We see Haruka's, Tsubasa's, Kijino, and Sarahara's placed down last. A group strike or a mass resignation from the DonBrothers, and in a way I kind of understand why they do it. Either the DonBrothers isn't what it used to be, or they don't need to do it anymore because the Hototsuki is no longer a threat anymore, or their lives have just moved on. It's not their job officially also. In the Sentai, this team actually has jobs. They're not being paid to do this. Moving on. Sonoi is actually shown in the trailer, I lied, but not with Tarou at all and not in his human form. This shot is him fighting Jiro instead, saying he wants a duel. Is he cheating on my boy? How dare he? Does he not care for Tarou anymore? My heart breaks thinking about this, actually. It cuts to a shot of the group watching something in shock. Again, dressed like the post-show getup and not the new outfits, which is interesting. Maybe the fact that they have different clothes is not so important, but oh well. And Tarou talks to them. Jiro is nowhere to be found, but there is a shrine in the back. Again, probably not the detail that's important here, but thought I would just add it in. Tarou, now transformed, fights this Giri Hitotsuki? Could this be the Ninja Wizard King dude? And I think he is confirmed in this, so that would be great. But honestly, this dude needs some therapy or something. Back to the fighting, Sarahara and Tsubasa, as well as Haruka and Kijino, are knocked to the floor while transformed, all calling for Tarou, who in the next shot keels over with smoke floating off him in defeat. Fade to black as the Zenkaiger logo shoots into frame and we go to the world of the Zenkaigers, with Flint and King Zox in their ship eating a pile of mochi and someone wrapped in rope on the floor, okay? The twins, Ricky and Katana, are just there also enjoying the mochi too. Flint offers a mochi, mockingly it seems, to their prisoner, as the twins also offer the mochi, either to King Zox, perhaps, or to their prisoner. What a chaotic intro to the Zenkaiger side of the story. And why does it look like Zox's crown looks like a Burger King crown? That's all I could think of when I see it, sorry. Zox is, in fact, king, demanding the mochi, it seems, from Yatsuda's shop. Candy, cafe, colourful. And the Zenkaigers return from their adventures after the show to witness this madness. To this world now being controlled by Zox. I would be shocked too. The Zenkaiger monster this time seems to be a mochi monster, but King Zox has no need to worry about such things, it seems. Zox has become the big bad, consumed by power, just like Jiro. Could that be why? I don't know. This group probably goes against King Zox's plan, as they are promptly attacked by Flint, who comes guns blazing. She kind of terrifies me now. Look at that smile! No! And Zox also is swinging his sword. The group are back at Yatsuda's shop, or first appear at her shop, probably getting the insight and lowdown of what happened while they were away. The world of monsters and humans alike, eating like they haven't been fed in ages, now addicted to mochi. What on earth is going on? As well as Isao, the man wrapped in rope earlier on who is Kaito's dad, reaching for a bite of these mochi. And when I say reach, he's trying to become a turtle with how much he is straining. Also about this, Zox full-on kidnaps him by the looks of it, as in the earlier trailer, he holds him at gunpoint. I think it's safe to say this mochi monster has everyone obsessed with mochi. And as I was literally about to say, there seems to be something off with the mochi. It seems it's become like a drug, getting everyone addicted to it. Majin has it on her face. Oh, Majin, you tried some, didn't you? Oh no. Is that the monster's power, making his mochi irresistible? Oh, how cheeky.
Mochi.
Anyway, we finally see Stacy! Yay! Untransformed and looking rather tired or hurt, confronting Hakaiser, who is in fact Isao. But good now? Hakaiser's head cocks to the side and a wide shot of them henshined up on the ship, but without Zox, Flint, or the twins. That group are in fact still fighting the main team, so Stacy must have gone to save Isao while the king was distracted with terrorizing the city. Wait, is Zox evil and kingly cause of the mochi? That makes sense. Kinda. Sorry if that seems obvious, but I don't know Japanese, so I'm fully predicting with just my eyeballs. Kaito fights the monsters, and the next shot is a dual henshin or shot. Looks cool, but danger, danger as the crossover clashes together. We see blue and blue, yellow and yellow, pink and pink, and red and, red is with black. Because of course, the leaders are experiencing a shocking revelation, which is not what we were expecting. TAROU and Kaito from the Zenkaiger world looks on as master. Also Kaito stands in front of them. Why did we not think of this? Whatever this is, I'm not too sure. Could this be time travel antics? Everyone is doing it these days, so I'm not surprised. And he's meeting his past self? Or another world's Kaito? A lost twin? We will chat about this later, but there are two Kaitos. I mean, that makes sense with the characteristic and mannerisms changing, I guess. Copium. The Zenkaiger's Kaito, oh my god, this is gonna get so confusing. The Zenkaiger's Kaito prepares to transform, and it cuts to Juran in a sketchy outfit with black glasses and a hat. In another trailer, we see both Kaito and Gawon also in this getup. So is the whole team involved with some shady business? Avoiding the gaze of the king? Except Majin, who is now one of the addicted mochi eaters. AME for short. We cut to the other Kaito looking down and sad as his pixelated hologram version springs into action, saying something like, who I am or what I am. You're welcome to correct me in the comments, honestly, I have no idea. I'm just picking out words. And we see a shot of the DonBrothers transforming. No Nota this time, unfortunately, but TAROU is back in the lineup, which is nice. Just a quick note though, why does Tsubasa look so naked without his long trench coat? It must mean he isn't hiding from the police anymore after Sononi's threat, so what's the need? But like, look at him! He seems so, I don't know how to explain it, just naked. The team transforms, but this is probably another scene from earlier on in the movie, with these shots here, as there are clothes in the back of this shot and bags in the back of this shot. And then the full lineup of the whole team, with Isao at the end as well, but no Noto at all. Where are the Noto? Where did they go? And there's no reference to Don Murasame in this trailer at all. What the fuck? We get the final lineup explosion shot with the logo above, and it's good seeing them all together, but I can't for the life of me work out who this one is next to TAROU and SONOIIII is. Who are you? Wait, why is Hakaiser on the DonBrothers side? and an exciting shot of the two leaders leveled up and swinging their light-up swords, with the opposite power on the other. Rainbows everywhere, and with the yeah of the music, Taro and Kaito lead the charge to the fight. Fully loaded this trailer seems, but it's that time of the video, guys. It's theory time. You know I love my theories. And apologies. They turned out more DonBrothers focused than I expected them to be. Anyway, firstly, just more of a statement. I loved seeing that Sononi and Tsubasa are still together. It's sweet and makes me happy. As I said before, I do wonder how Natsumi and Kijino are doing, but by the looks of this shot of him, Kijino crazy laughing, I do wonder, as Miho hated that side of him. Are they still even married? Let's see. Moving on, it seems that the team does give up after some time without Taro, which is kind of something I saw coming. Placing their glasses on the table. I wonder what happens to them to make them leave. Do they get fed up with Jiro? Does Taro refusing to leave the team mean the team leaves instead? Hope that makes sense. I'm kind of dreading this confrontation, but also living for this drama plot point. And Taro's memory is returning. Is Taro back because the team has gotten selfish and big-headed again under Jiro's charge? Or has his hero duties just returned to him? Or cause the team is given up on being DonBrothers? I mean, you can't force them to be DonBrothers all their lives. They are busy with work, life, marriage, etc. Maybe that ramen is indeed the cause and effect. It was magical and brought back the memories. Or even Master or Sonoi planned for this. And talking about Sonoi, where the fuck are you? What happened with Sonoi? Why is he picking a fight with Jiro? Does he not care about Taro since he ain't Don Momoitaro anymore? It was all duel, no love? Nah. I don't believe that, as we have the other trailer where he is literally sat at the cart selling food, as he and Taro used to do a lot. I want to believe that Sonoi wanted to still interact with Taro, so chose a job that he knew he could see him regularly. Like, look at this face! This is a face of pure love or joy, looking at someone who he cares about a lot. And who would that be? Taro! But the final point I want to point out is the Kaito situation. Again, why didn't we think of this? Of course this was possible. Again, could this be time travel antics, meeting his past self, or another world Kaito? A long lost twin. Anything is possible, but Master seems to be more forlorn than he usually is. The main point I want to say here about this is that he does connect with a name, Hero of Heroes. When the father sees him in the show and says, "Oh, it's you, true hero," he connects to it as if, yes, he is. He is Kaito specifically. Maybe not the Kaito that we know, but is still Kaito in some way. Kaito has said to the team before he is the true hero who has fought for a very, very long time, always watching and knowing all about everything. So him being Kaito or a Kaito is very possible. So a lot can be suggested to his place in the universe. Is he in fact another world's Kaito, but in this world maybe he inherits the cafe from his family who have passed away? This alluding to his dark demeanor and suggests he had a very lonely life, without the family that the other Kaito has, which brought such color to his life. This is very sad, actually. Or on the flip side, he is in fact the OG Kaito, but from the future, knowing all as he has traveled the worlds for a lot longer and is more experienced. Hence why he says he is the true hero who has fought for a very, very long time. He was not exaggerating. Or possibly he is actually God from the end of Zenkaiger. Sorry, spoilers. Or my final suggestion, he actually has no idea how he became to be. He, just like Murasame, just is. They exist. Maybe he is just here because of the Don clan. Maybe he was made with the wishes and all, with all the knowledge that he can know. Hence why he says, "I was born to be a hero." Or memory loss. Or even, he is the bond that transcends dimensions to connect the two Sentais in a full-throttle miracle battle. Either way, I hope we get some explanation in this, as the trailer seems to hint that we will find out more about him. But all we know is that he is a separate entity, or that two Kaitos can exist at the same time. Or that there are two or more Kaitos that can exist at a time. This is just what the MCU is doing at the moment. Wait, is that loud at the moment? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's end it here. People are saying it feels like 2 episodes put together and then a climax at the end. A whole 3 acts of Sentai goodness and chaos. And let's see if these 2 stories combine as well as I hope they will. Or will I indeed be disappointed? I'll see you next time with my reactions. Will they tie all the loose ends, or are they just going to ignore them? Possibly. Will we get some Taro x Sonoi action? Hopefully. And will we still have the terrible CGI for Kiji brother and Saro brother? Definitely. I'm asking the real important questions questions here, guys. Trust me. Anyway, I hope I have hyped this up for you. I'll see you in the next video. Kezza Henshin. Matane. Also, let's do another one of these. Tell me what you guys are most excited for this Zenkaiger versus DonBrothers movie. I'm actually really excited, so see you when it comes out.